Hi, I'm Dorinda. Welcome to my channel, PrimordialDor Tarot. I'm here to do a Virgo reading today for November 22nd to 25th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do 15 cards and an animal card at the end to tie it all together. At this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe. Cost you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, for Virgo, please, for Virgo. What Virgo need to hear today for this weekend? For Virgo, I'm going to cut the deck. All right. All right, calling upon the universe. Can I have some messages, please, for Virgo? One fell out right away. All right. 3 cards for your present situation. Top right-hand corner, steps towards the future. Top left-hand corner, what's helping and hindering you. Bottom left-hand corner, what's in your mind and psyche. Bottom right-hand corner, karma and your destiny. All right, bottom of the deck's the overall. Virgo, bottom of the deck. Yay! Ring the bell. Our happiness card. Again, we missed one. But this is our happiness card for overall. The lucky number 9, 3, 6, 9. Those cups are lined up and that water's flowing. This is good luck, good fortune, being happy, bliss, happiness. All right, Virgo, we're still holding that vibration. Oh, yeah. Didn't come up last time as the overall. It came up in the reading. But 3 readings before that, this has been the overall. What a happy bunch of Virgos. Doing it right. Doing it right, Virgos. Okay. Jazzes me right up for this reading. All right, Virgos. Rocking it. Okay. Look at this. Beautiful spread. All right, Virgo. Present situation, 3 cards. Middle card, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's a magician's sword cutting through those clouds to clarity. You've been crowned 22 rays, 11 and 11. Seeing the truth about everything now. Okay, this is high intuition. All right, and you got it. You got it. You got high intuition. Your antennas are sharp. They're turned on. And then Virgos walking around with antenna on their head. They know what's going on. They can sense it. They know they're in a happy place. Wow, Virgos. This is awesome. I love it. You know what's going on. Trust your gut instinct at this time, Virgo. Don't listen to anybody else. Just listen to yourself. Just listen to yourself. All right, Virgo. Card to the left. We have Saturn in Libra, 3 of Swords, sorrow. All right, this is the card of heartbreak, betrayal, backstabbing. Okay. So, I think you're dealing with it. You know, somewhere in your life, you've been betrayed big time, right? By lovers, just friends, frenemies, right? You know, and there's probably been several over all the years, right? You learn your lessons, you move on. And then you have to learn some other lesson, right? It could be in love, or it could be with the frenemies, or at work, the backstabbing and the betrayal. And it shocks you because you can't believe that people can be so low. But they're just not high like you are, you know? And they slayed you. They slayed you. Okay, but you know the truth now. You know the truth now, Virgo, and you're dealing with this. Okay, you're going to put that behind you now. Put that behind you. That devil that did that to you, really, did you good. Because you learned things you did not know before of how mean and cruel people can be. All right, so you're dealing with this now. You know that devil did you good. That devil did you good, Virgo. And you're free now from that devil. You're free from it. All right, Virgo. Card to the right, we have our magnificent Three of Discs work card. All right, Virgo, because we're staying on course. We're staying on course. You know, this is your exciting side project, your creative endeavor, work you really love to do. You've always wanted to do it in collaboration with other like-minded people and working with other like-minded people where everybody's fired up about the same thing. All right, and they all know, you know, they know this is awesome, right? And this is awesome, and this is what we want to do, right? So it's your present situation. You're finally working through this. Finally working through this devil that did all those things to you. And it could be, you know, at different times in your life, different devils, right? And you learned it now. And you see the truth. And you're just pressing forward, Virgo. You're pressing forward with your divine mission. All right? That's what you're doing. All right. In your divine timing, in your divine mission that you want to do. All right, and you learn your lessons. All right, Virgo, come through that. All right, Virgo, steps towards the future, middle card. We have Major Arcana. We have the Death card. All right, so he's starting out all fresh and new now, okay, because this is not death. That's reborn, transformation, rebirth, painting on a fresh canvas, right? That sky of Saturn comes in, clears the ground, clears everything down, takes away all illusions that you might have had. Illusions like these people were nice. No, that was an illusion. And they taught you well. All right, so now you're fresh. Yep, you're fresh and you're rocking and rolling now, ready to start this new project with your high intuition. And you've gotten over that cruelty thing, that sorrow, the sorrow and the meanness and the cruelty that people can inflict. And you're free now. You're free. All right, Virgo, card to the left, we have Eight of Swords, interference. Okay, well, this is delays, setbacks, things like that. You know, but in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's that lady tied up with the blindfold on. Like she's put herself in that self-imposed timeout. Maybe you want to have a self-imposed timeout to think about things, you know, before you move forward. You know, that it's like a sacred space, all the swords around her and that. You've got your little sacred space and you're tuning yourself up. You're getting ready. You're getting those energetic frequencies tuned. You're tuning that dial, right? Taking a time out. Self-imposed. And when you're ready, you'll set yourself free and away you go off onto your new life, right? All right, Virgo, card to the right. We have a Venus and Aries, 4 Wands, the completion card. Okay, so this is, you know, you're greatly admired. You got a great reputation. You've taken some skill right to the top, Virgo. And, you know, the ram's head of Aries and the Venus doves and the flames, nothing goes by the ring because nothing can go by the ring. You can't go any further on that project that you are the master of. All right, so it's time, it's completed. You ended up a winner. Maybe you want to have a little party celebration. Time to take up a new challenge. Okay, Virgos. And take that one to the top. You've got brand new beginning. This is contrast. Brand new beginning and completion. Contrast. Contrast. All right, Virgo. This is beautiful. All right, Virgos. What's helping and hindering you? Middle card, Major Arcana. We have the Moon card. All right, Major Arcana. So, you know, the truth. This is about the truth coming out now, okay? Because, you know, you're taking a time out here. The scarab beetle's holding the sun. Through the forest he goes. And when that sun comes up, shines the light on everything. And you see the truth about everything. Because right now, you know, things are being hidden from you. You don't know the whole thing. You got your antenna up. You're sharp. You're waiting for the signal. You're waiting for the signal, Virgos. All right, and that sun's going to come up and you're going to see. You're going to see. And you're going to see maybe some more about this here too. Okay, you're going to see a little bit more about that situation. It's over. It's done. You're good with it, but there's some things you don't know. All right, Virgo. Card to the left, we have Major Arcana. We have the Hierophant card. All right, Virgo, and all your cards are helps, no hindrances. This is getting downloads from above, messages from the universe, okay? And this is about knowledge and study and being able to focus and stay focused on your thing. Being able to stay focused on this creative project you're doing, Virgo, all right? And, you know, you've got the ability to just, you know, get her done. Okay, Virgos, you can just stay on that project and you don't want people pulling you off, and you can isolate yourself, and you're not letting them pull you off your project because you know the truth, and there's going to be some more coming out shortly. Yep. All right, Virgo. So this is you doing your work, doing your thing, whatever that thing is. And don't let people pull you off, right? And you just keep moving forward with that. Moving forward with your new self and your new ideas. And you've been set free. This is new life, right? You're on your divine mission. You are on your divine mission, Virgo. You're doing it. And you'll get it all done in divine timing. And do not let people pull you off your course. All right, Virgo, card to the right, we have the Queen of Wands. All right, she's so beautiful and charismatic and charming and, you know, high vibration. And, you know, this is probably you in this reading, Virgo. You're on fire. You're on fire. Your antenna's up. Your antenna's up. Your high intuition is up. This Queen of Wands knows what's going on. She knows what's going on. She knows there's some things going to come out. She's ready. She's ready to deal with that. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, so she comes from authority. She's the authority, right? And passionate, and she can create anything. So, you know, she's just warm, inviting, beautiful, charismatic, and charming, right? So that's you, Virgo. And you're ready to start this new life. The completion card, and then you're starting your new life with overall our happiness. I get goosebumps with that because this is now like the 4th reading out of 5 readings that this is our overall. So whatever you're doing, Virgo, keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's working. It's working. You're the Queen of Wands. You're starting out fresh. Got that antenna centering your reading. High intuition. Right? You know what's going to happen before it happens. Right? And you know all about this situation. But maybe there's some things you're going to find out now. All right. They can't bring you down. It cannot be done. All right, Virgo. There you are, the Queen of Wands. That's beautiful. All right, what's in your mind and psyche, Virgo? What is in Virgo's mind? Middle card. Jupiter and Leo, 6 of Wands, victory. That's what Virgo's thinking about, victory. You have the vibration of victory going on, Virgo. You're determined and decisive, just like that Queen of Wands. You're determined, decisive, and you will not be denied. You're going for your victory in your little project you got going that you know is perfect. You know it's perfect for you. It's your divine mission. You are on your divine mission, and you will get the victory in divine timing. But it's coming soon. It is coming soon, Virgo. So keep doing what you're doing. A beautiful 6 card, right? Beautiful 6, a 3 and a 6, a 3 and a 6, and beautiful 3, 6. Wow. Okay, Virgo, this is an awesome reading. Well, we have the 3, the 6, and the 9, the overall. There we go. Virgo, look it. You're rocking it. You're rocking it, Virgo. 3, 6, 9. Work, victory, happiness. That's what makes Virgo happy. They like to, you know, they like to do their creative work, right? If it's not creative, they don't like it. All right, there's the perfect Virgo right there. All right. 3, 6, 9, Virgo. Beautiful. Card to the left, we have the Magus, Major Arcana number 1. All right, you know, you're thinking like the Magus. You're the Queen of Wands, but you're thinking like the Magus, right? She's a conjurer, he's the conjurer. Thinking the same way, right? You can conjure it up by your vibration, right? And you know that now, Virgo, and you're getting good at it, right? And this Magus is so highly intelligent and artistic and talented, and, you know, he creates his life, conjures anything he wants, all right? By vibration, he is the master of vibration. This is the god Thoth, and he's the master of vibration, and you're thinking like him, and you're pulling those ropes and pulleys, and you're doing it, and you are creating something fantastic here. And this is awesome, and you're dealing with that crap from the past, the hurts, the pains, the betrayals, the backstabbing. It's all coming to light now. And you're thinking like the magician. So, you know, you can transmute. You transmuted that pain and agony. You transmuted it, Virgo. And you're doing it. You're doing it. It was all worth it in the end. Taught you who to be, who you are now, and got you on the road you're doing now. Because of all that agony and torture and pain that they inflicted on you. And now you're the Magus. All right, so you're creating victory. All right, this is your mind, Virgo. Final card in what's in your mind and psyche. We have Major Arcana. We have the Emperor card. Okay, well, he's the authority, right? Calls all the shots, has all the experience and knowledge, knows being poor, knows being wealthy. He knows that 3 of Swords too. He knows the 3 of Swords and he knows the 6. Victory. He knows both. He knows both. That's him. That's you. All right? And you're making calls now. You're the emperor in your own life and you are in charge, Virgo. You're in charge and you're doing a great job. Like I said, you're doing a great job on this work project. And overall, you're staying happy. You're happy. Happy and you know it. Clap your hands. Virgos, look at this. This is a mind blower reading. Oh my goodness, this is a mind blower. So you're doing it right. You're making those calls that are the right calls for your life, for yourself, for your divine purpose. And it's different for everybody, right? You don't take this crap no more. All right? You're the Magus. You're the Emperor. This is over now. And you understand it now. And it really helped you, actually. Because you know now what people are capable of doing. All right, Virgo? But you got it. You got it, right? You got it. You got victory. All right, Virgo, your karma and your destiny. What a beautiful reading. Middle card, we have the 7 of Wands. Valor. You got the valor, Virgo. You can do it on your own. And you did do it on your own. You took this. You took this. Nobody helped you. And people were slaying you. Whether it was family or frenemies or at work, whatever the case was for you, you got slayed. Mentally, physically, they slayed you. But you came out of it, right? You got the valor. And you're standing strong. And you are just blossoming now, right? Because nothing can hold you back from your divine mission, right? You got the valor. All right, Virgo, card to the left, we have the 9 of Swords. All right, the 9 of Swords. You know, maybe you're a little anxious. You're thinking about this is coming up again, right? You're dealing with it. This is this. They go together, cruelty and sorrow. This is all the words they said. All the belittling talk, degrading talk, demeaning talk, all the torture, the cruelty, and the sorrow. But you've overcome that now. And you've overcome this too. It's all together. These two go together. It's the same bunch. It's the same person or people for you, wherever they were. Family, frenemies, work, wherever all this went down, you've come through it now, Virgo. You've come through it. You're dealing with it. You're on the top of it. You're on the good side of it. It taught you. They won't never get to you again. You see the red flags now. All right, Virgo, this is working through it, and it's not going to be here anymore. All right, because, you know, this is a 9 too, another 9, but we already got the 3, 6, 9. We'll use the happiness card, right? All right, Virgo, the final card and the outcome of this reading. Major Arcana, we have the Chariot card. All right, Virgo, this is it. You've come off a win. You've got through that. You've got through it, and you're on to your next mission, your divine mission, okay? And the red wheels of intention have been set, and the armor's on, the visor's down. You're not talking to anybody, because you know what happens when you talk to people and tell them what you're doing. Don't tell them what you're doing. And you're heading off to your next mission, and you're going with confidence, knowing that you are a winner already. You're already victorious. You have the vibration of victory in that chariot with you, and you will not be denied. All right? And that visor's down. You're not talking to nobody, and don't, because, you know, this is around. Done with that. All right, Virgo. And, you know, our energetic beings have gotten past our crude need to hang on to old prejudices and old ideas and old belief systems. And we're letting them fall behind with that shit there. Okay, and we know better. We're on a higher vibration plane. Okay, and you're in that chariot, and off you go. All right, Virgo. What a spread. Oh my God. The 9, the 3, the 6, the 9. 3, 6, 9. You're in that chariot, and off you go. And wow, Virgo. Off to that work card. This is a magnificent reading. I could not ask for any better. Okay, let's do a animal spirit card for Virgo, please. What does Virgo need to hear from the animal spirit world? What a reading. It's ringing true so good. You're doing great, Virgos. Getting that 9 just blows my mind. Blows my mind that comes out like that. One card for Virgo, please. One card for Virgo. One card for Virgo, please. Oh, one flipped. Bee Spirit. Let's read it. Sweet results await. Sweet results await, Virgo. We know that. All right, number 7. When Bee Spirit comes as your protector, she asks you to be honest with yourself. Do you want to taste the sweet honey others have been making but you believe is unattainable? Do you wonder how others ended up with so much magical honey when you seem to have none? Do you separate from the hive to do it all on your own or to hoard what honey you have? Unwilling to trust that there is support and plenty of sweetness to go around. If you have been overworking and overdoing and have not given yourself any time to enjoy the sweetness of life, Bee Spirit is telling you to stop and recharge, Virgo. Even busy bees need to take a break. So remind yourself that sweetness is everywhere and available to you always when you need it. All right, Virgo. That sweetness is there all the time. The honey's there for you. All right, Virgo. And your beautiful intuition. Mind your intuition at this time, Virgo. All right, Virgo, that was a magnificent reading. 9, happiness overall. I mean, we're a happy bunch. All right, I love that reading. I hope you did, and I'll catch you next time.